What's going on, YouTube? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are watching this video at the moment. So right now, I am in my car. Well, actually, I'm just putting stuff into my car. I'm looking for my Vans too. Specific pair of shoes. We're having issues finding the specific pair of shoes. But it is 9:49 right now. I'm going to go to Trails Recreation Center, where there's a skate park that you guys have seen in videos before. We're taking the street steed. I'm taking a tripod. We're gonna get some clippers, and then we're gonna continue the rest of today because I am officially done with high school, and I'm gonna get more into that during the drive. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so to you guys, the quick lowdown about what's going on here in me life, because I do film my life, you know. I have to upload a video today that's already late. It was supposed to be uploaded back in like 2 weeks ago, but I hadn't gotten around to it, and that's gonna go up today. So I have to do that when I get back from the school and lunch and all that stuff. So that's part of what we're doing today. But it is 9:55 right now. I do not have school anymore, for now at least. I have a final I have to take today, but it's a really easy final. It's for my choir class, and I only have to take that today because I wasn't able to take it yesterday due to a track meet that I had to go to. So yesterday was my last hard final, taking my astronomy final. So we did that yesterday, and we are done now. I don't have to be at school anymore other than that my choir class. I have to show up to the choir class today, and after that I'm done. My graduation is in like 2 weeks, so I get all of next week to just do whatever the fuck I want, and that's gonna be sick. I have the state track meet next week also. So state track meet means I am not going to be doing too much mad shit on the bike this weekend or this upcoming week, but you know, BMX is still like my big thing, so we're still gonna go out and ride. I'm just not gonna do mad shit. Like right now we are heading to Trails. We're gonna get a couple clips. I am not padded up, so we're not going to fall. We are not going to let ourselves fall, because that is not fun when you do not have pads on. And I have none on. I'm gonna plop a helmet on, because always ride with your helmet, as well as I'm also gonna be wearing the gloves, because you know, it just feels weird for me to ride without gloves now since I've done it for so long. So I will see you guys at the skate park, and I'll check in there. And well, actually I won't really check in. We'll probably just get straight into the riding. So I'll see you guys there and see what the locals are up to. Alright guys, so I don't want today's video to get too long, so I'm still gonna ride. Unless I find something really sick that I want to do, I'm not gonna get any more clips here today. But we're gonna call this session here. I'm gonna have to head over to the school in like 15 minutes to do some stuff there. And then I have to head over to a track meet. I'll give you guys a little bit of footage there for fun. And then after that, I have to head down to, or I'm going down to Parker with Mikkel. We're gonna get a night session on, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be lit. So we'll get more clips of riding there. So I'll see you guys down there.
Here, where'd you put my keys? So that's why I keep the clip going. Woo! I put them underneath my bag.
update, even though it's dark.
I don't know how to. I don't have words.
Alright guys, so right now, if you can see behind me there's a lot of police lights and supposedly a plane crashed. So we're gonna see how close we can get. We're gonna take a look and see what interesting things are going on down here. So yeah, that's what's gonna be going up here.
The whole neighborhood's up there.
Bro.
She's like, I got it on video. Text me. They know.
Yes, Snapchat has done this. I don't think they intended it, but oh well. So it's somewhere over there. We don't know where. We don't know what. So guys, that's the plane engine right there. We can't tell how, because there's drywall there, and it's up there, so we don't know how it's in there. I'll be watching the news story and update it.
Bravery is what I want.
That's the search and rescue group out there. Yeah, they're really small because my camera ain't that good. So that's them. It's over there, the engine's behind us.
With equipment, trying to find any piece of this puzzle that can help them solve what has happened tonight. Now remember, this plane, there was no flight plan filed, and that is a big part of this because it's very difficult for them to figure out exactly who was on the plane, to get all sorts of information that they need to put together this investigation. And we are still in the early hours of this investigation. They have their work cut out for them. So I want to talk to a man here, to Isaiah Benet, who was actually one of the first to see this happen and call 911.
Yeah, so my wife and I had just put our kids to sleep. We were laying in the bed, relaxing. We heard a lot of booms and looked out of our window and saw a plume of dust in the field behind us. And knowing that this is a flight path for the Centennial Airport, immediately we thought it could have been a plane crash. We waited for the dust to settle and saw some what appeared to be debris. Could have been white cows because there's a bunch of cows out here. I decided to put on some shoes and a jacket and go take a look. And jumped over 2 barbed wire fences and immediately saw what appeared to be a wing.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for that account. As you can see, as I send it back to the studio, look at all the folks out here. I'm going to tell you, you see the field, you see all the people out here. Sean, let's move around before we go on back into the studio and show just how close this field is to the homes as we see another shot of the home with that piece of engine, the side of the home, literally. You can see the proximity, this field, to the homes, which I'm going to show you a little bit more of in a moment. But Aristeo, let me tell you, there are new developments out here in the grid search. Do you see this group of searchers out there? These are volunteers who just showed up. I would count about 50 or so. They came out with backpacks, with special equipment. We have been showing you a lot of pictures of South Metro firefighters and other departments who are joining in this grid search, going over every single square inch with flashlights, with equipment, trying to find any piece of this puzzle that can help them solve what has happened tonight. Now remember, this plane, there was no flight plan filed, and that is a big part of this because it's very difficult for them to figure out exactly who was on the plane, to get all sorts of information that they need to put together this investigation. And we are still in the early hours of this investigation. They have their work cut out for them. So I want to talk to a man here, Isaiah Benet, who was actually one of the first to see this happen and call 911.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so my wife and I had just put our kids to sleep. We were laying on our bed, relaxing. We heard a loud boom and looked out of our window and saw a plume of dust in the field behind us, and knowing that this is a flight path for the Centennial Airport, immediately we thought it could have been a plane crash. We waited for the dust to settle and saw some what appeared to be debris. Could have been white cows, because there's a bunch of cows out here. I decided to put on some shoes and a jacket and go take a look, and jumped over 2 barbed wire fences and immediately saw what appeared to be a wing and called 911.
All right. Well, thank you very much for that account. As you can see, as I send it back to the studio, look at all the folks out here. I'm going to tell you, you see the field, you see all the people out here. Sean, let's swing it around before we go on back into the studio and show just how close this field is to the homes as we end on the shot of this home with that piece of engine in the side of this home, literally about a foot from that window. We're going to take it back inside right now. Jeremy Aristea.
All right, Shell, thank you. Our Zora Stevenson standing by right now with the president.